Let's talk about how to become a powerful speaker. To become a powerful speaker, aim to be an articulate speaker. Articulate speakers explain complex ideas in simple terms. To become a powerful speaker, aim to be a dynamic speaker. Dynamic speakers make bold statements and can back them up. The most powerful speakers are both articulate and dynamic. Their words create both understanding and excitement. In this video, I'll give you 34 tips on how to become a powerful speaker. Let's begin by talking about the 7 long-term practices that will serve as a foundation. Do the following exercises on a regular basis, week after week, month after month, and year after year. 1. Read articulate writers and dynamic writers. This is a practical way to follow good examples. 2. Listen to articulate and dynamic speakers. This is a second practical way to follow good examples. 3. Increase your vocabulary of useful words. For me, cogent is a useful word. It means clear, logical, and convincing. 4. Increase your vocabulary of useful phrases. Silent storm can be a useful phrase. 5. Research the facts on controversial subjects. You probably have many feelings on controversial subjects, and you probably have plenty of words to say on controversial subjects. But do you have verifiable facts you can share? 6. Memorize your favorite quotations. They'll be useful later. 7. Memorize your favorite one-liners. A one-liner is a concise remark that is impactful and memorable. For example, what you work on is more important than how hard you work. These long-term practices will create your bedrock. Now let's review the 10 exercises that will help you to sharpen your skills. 1. Treat casual conversation like public speaking. Every time you talk to someone, you have an opportunity to practice public speaking. When having regular conversations, speak as if you're being heard by a large audience. Don't make every casual conversation a practice session, but do make some of your casual conversations practice sessions. When talking to an attorney or real estate agent, why not speak as well as you can? 2. Practice impromptu speaking without gaps. Without preparing at all, describe a person, object, or concept for 5 minutes. Don't allow any gaps, and don't use any filler words such as 3. Practice impromptu speaking with gaps. The preceding exercise focused on quantity. This one focuses on quality. Do the same exercise, which is describing a person, object, or concept for 5 minutes, but this time with a twist. Give yourself time to think between sentences. Use the time between sentences to create clear sentences. This is harder to do, which is why you allow yourself to leave gaps between sentences. Over time, try to reduce the gaps. 4. Make a list of 10 topics and create a one-liner insight for each. Let's say the first topic on your list is sleep. You might say, most people don't get enough sleep. 5. Make a list of 10 questions that challenge your weak spots, then answer them. Let's say your first question is, why aren't you wealthier? You could respond, Because I'm not a materialist. 6. Make a list of 10 complex ideas, then try to explain each one in plain language. The first idea might be natural selection. You could respond, that's Darwin's idea that well-adapted organisms are more likely to produce offspring. Of course, your response under pressure might be messy. That's okay. 7. Create a list of 10 controversial subjects, then comment on each one. 8. Pose an issue. Argue for it. As soon as you're done arguing for it, argue against it. 9. Practice enunciation. Read something aloud and focus on pronouncing the words clearly. 10. Record your practice. To increase the difficulty of any speaking exercise, record yourself doing the exercise and listen to the recording. We've discussed 7 ideas for long-term preparation, and we've discussed 10 ways to sharpen your skills. These are useful for long-term and short-term preparation. Let's change our focus now from training to performance. Here are 17 ways to perform better. 1. Speak in simple terms. It's better to use simple language and be clear than to use sophisticated language and be misunderstood. 2. Speak concisely. Unnecessary words drain power from necessary words. 3. Give the bottom line up front. Begin with the headline. Begin with the most important thing. 4. Answer questions directly. When you respond to a question, all who are listening will know right away if you're articulate and dynamic or if you're vague and boring. Show them that you're articulate and dynamic by responding clearly and boldly. A quick footnote on this. If you're being attacked, it might make sense to be vague and boring rather than direct, but this would be an exception. 5. Cite facts. Citing relevant facts is powerful. It takes you beyond feelings, beyond opinions, beyond rhetoric. 6. Tell stories. Stories are convenient containers for ideas. Stories are impactful and memorable. 7. Use quotations. The key to using quotations is to use the right quotation at the right time. A well-placed quotation can be brilliant. 8. Use one-liners. Pepper your discussion with short, powerful statements. 9. Use examples. A good example can bring immediate clarity to something that was foggy. 10. Use metaphors. A metaphor can simplify a complex idea. 11. Use analogies. An analogy can clarify a vague relationship. 12. Convey one idea per sentence. When one idea has to compete for attention with additional ideas in the same sentence, it can go unnoticed. 13. Don't use fillers. Do your best to avoid filler words such as look, I mean, yeah, so yeah, anyway, well. To reduce awkward pauses and filler words during speaking, use the words you have readily available rather than trying to find the best words that you know you have in your lexicon, but which you cannot find quickly. Remember also that it's better to take a relaxing breath between thoughts than to say, 14. Avoid words such as always, never, really, very, and literally. These words say, please believe me, and don't say all the time when you mean often. 15. Avoid cliches. For example, at the end of the day. 16 is my penultimate tip. Choose precise words over imprecise words. Say hurricane rather than storm. Say mahogany rather than wood. Say Labrador rather than dog. My last suggestion is number 17. Choose precise phrases. Say 20 tons rather than very heavy. Say at 5:05 p.m. rather than later that day. Say 4 women showed up rather than some people showed up. Let's wrap it up. Every great speaker you admire stumbled over their words at first. They practiced and they got better. You can too. This video gives you a clear path forward. Follow it. Improve steadily. Speak with power. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.